Hare Krishna, everyone. Hari Hari Bol. Yet another day, and we have your association. And today we also have His Grace Sudhir Gopal Prabhu, Danvat Pranam Prabhu. Hari Hari Bol. Thank you for joining us today, Prabhu. And we welcome all of you. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. We would like to hear from you, Prabhu. We would like to start the program with your words of inspiration.
So, thank you very much, our Manjulali Mataji and all the devotees who have been so enthusiastically contributing to this program every day. And we are really encouraged. Thank you very much. And like Lord says that if somebody is really enthusiastic in service, means they have received my blessings. So it all means that how much all of you have been empowered and blessed by the Supreme Lord to receive this uninterrupted devotional service. So thank you very much. And not only all the volunteers who have been contributing in organizing this program, but also all the devotees who have been joining every day with some offering, glorifying Srila Prabhupada or taking to Braja. Because it is said that even if we go to Braja mentally, or now we are going through virtually, we get almost same benefit, right? How Lord is so merciful. And there is this beautiful pastime that happens in South India. How there was one time a simple Brahmana who didn't have anything, but in the mind only he was offering, oh Lord, I'm offering this Abhisekam to you, I'm offering this Naivedya to you, I'm offering this nice garlands to you, right? Lord was accepting. And what happened? And there was this some sweet that he was offering, in the mind, and he thought that is so hot, and let me check how hot it is. And then what happened? His really fingers got burnt. Right? Yes. Once he really submerged, absorbed, and really this dham, in this hearing of qualities of Srila Prabhupada, or this beautiful Damodar Stakam that we are doing every day, we get the same benefit. What is really important is just to be present within, just be mindful of the fortune that we are getting to hear and to be in Vrindavan, even if virtually. Yes, there are some devotees who are getting the fortune to go to Dham and to be assisted in Dham. But yes, we can also get the same benefit, right, by being here. So thank you very much for all of you joining every day and being part of this program. Hare Krishna.
Jai, thank you very much, Prabhu, for those nice words of inspiration. And we start the program today. Today we have people actually from Ayodhya Nagari and Vrindavan Mathura taking us to Raja. This is a devotee couple from Prestige Lakeside. She is Dr. Rekha and Mataji, and Prabhuji is Anil Pathak Prabhuji. Prabhuji is a software engineer in Fujitsu Network and Network Communications, and he's from Uttar Pradesh, Ayodhya. And Mataji is a PhD in HR, and she's written many books published in the UK. She's an author and she's an educationist. And we are so fortunate to have her. She's from Vrindavan, Mathura, Vrindavan, Ayodhya Vasiyon ki jai. So we have both of them. They are a devotee couple in PLH, and they are going to take us to a place in Raja. So over to you, Mataji and Prabhuji. Where are you taking us today? So we have, yes, by what name are you logged in, Mataji, so that you can become the co-host? I think Radhika Mataji. Yes, Radhika Mataji is there. I'm sorry for this little delay. Second, you can just type in in the chat box, Mataji, by what name are you logged in? Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, seems. Uh, Mataji, किस नाम?
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yes, especially in this process of devotional service, even this moment that we get to wait, for the Lord and His devotees are also special, because our process is all about Vipra Lamba Rasa, that how we serve the Lord in separation. And yes, the happiness that a devotee gets in association with the Lord and the devotees, he gets much more in separation, and especially after this COVID times, the devotees, they really feel so much hankering to be in the association of the devotees, to really come together, so that we can really dance and chant and honor prasadam together. So yes, that all of us are really looking forward to, in whichever way we can come together. Yes, and sometimes Lord tests us, our patience. Are you really looking forward to it? Yeah, because most of the times once we come in the association of the devotees, we commit so much offenses for the devotees. We start criticizing them, we start blaming them, we start doing so many offenses to the Lord and His devotees, and then Lord makes us wait for the devotees to appear. Lord makes us wait and to give us that association. So yes, but the price that is required to get the love of Godhead, the association of the Lord and His devotees, is really our hankering, our desire, our laulium. So yes, we should be really looking forward always, somehow or other. Yes, I want to associate with the Lord through the scriptures like Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, through the hearing from our acharyas. At any point of time we get opportunity, we can call them, some devotees, we can speak to them, we can share our heart with them, we can invite the devotees to our house, we can visit some devotees house. Yes, this is the different ways we can exchange our relationship with the devotees. And we can really exchange through our words, by speaking confidentially with them, by hearing from them, by offering prasadam them, or accepting whatever they are offering. In various way we can really deepen our relationship with the devotees. It's a wonderful process, because in this Kali Yuga especially, it is very, very important for all of us to come together. This is the power of Sankirtan. Parama Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. The power of Sankirtan is that when the devotees come together for glorifying the Supreme Lord, for appreciating the Supreme Lord, for serving the Supreme Lord. And it's so encouraging to see that how all of you have been coming every day evening for serving the Supreme Lord, for glorifying the Supreme Lord. We are so fortunate in that way. Like one devotee was saying that yes, we are fortunate to come in Krishna consciousness, and we are more fortunate once we get blessed by a devotee, and we become very, very fortunate once we get blessed with the devotees again and again and again, and that every day. Right. So thank you, Manjulali Mataji. Yes, I'll hand it over to you. Yes, now we have our Anil Prabhu and Radhika Mataji with us. So please.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Prabhu. We were all longing to hear from you, and that's why this Vipralamba. So, thank you very much for your kind words. And we welcome Prabhuji and Mataji for this amazing, amazing Brajamandal Parikrama. So, Mataji and Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. So,
Hare
where are you
Krishna.
today? Hari Hari Bol. Where are you taking us to, Braja? We will share the PPT and we will go ahead. I request Shweta Mataji to share the PPT, please.
Hare Krishna, can you see the PPT, Mataji?
Yes.
Yes.
Should we start?
Yes, please start. Please start.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept our humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Today we will take you to Charan Pahadi.
Charan Pahadi is the place where we see footprint of Krishna, his cows, and other animals that melted into rocks. Once while Krishna and the cowherd boys were watching the cows graze, he stood under a tree and began playing his flute. The Lord, as he stood in the position in his place, cowherd boys, cow, deer, elephant, and other animals were entranced. As they stood listening, the rock melted in ecstasy and captured everyone's footprint, and hence the name Charan Pahadi.
As we walk, leave Charan Pahadi, we walk through agricultural fields and reach a place called Kotwan. Kotwan, the place where we crossed, called Kotwan, formerly Kotarwan. The Lord spent time enjoying his blissful pastime in this forest. The name Koshi comes from the word kosha, treasury. Koshi is said to have been where Nanda Maharaj kept his treasury. We are about 7 kilometers north of Koshi by highway, and there is a railway crossing here. In October 1932, Abhay Charan Day traveled from Allahabad to meet up with Srila Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Thakur's Braj Mandala Parikrama at Koshi.
Next, we take you to Sheshai. Sheshai is a peaceful village. Before our Braj Mandal Parikrama started coming here, its inhabitants had never seen Western devotees. Now the children follow our Kirtan party to Shir Sagar Kunda and the Milky Ocean in Braj.
Time of the year, the water turns milky white. Isn't it that amazing, Prabhu?
Really, it's amazing.
Looking out over the ocean of milk, which is not different from the original milk ocean, we hear of the wonderful pastime that took place in its calm waters.
The Bhakti Ratnakar describes that one day Krishna transformed himself into Lord Narayana and lay down on Balram, who became Anantashesha. Srimati Radharani then massaged Krishna's lotus feet. In this way, Lord displayed his Vaikuntha mood in Braja. Moreover, Chaitanya
Charitamrita states
yeah,
that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also visited Sheshashai and took darshana of Lakshmi Devi, ancient deities of Garbhodakshai Vishnu and Lakshmi Devi were discovered the Shir Kund and installed in the temple here.
The Darshana of Shai Krishna
Hmm.
is wonderful. He rests on Ananta Shesha and formed his navel sprouts a small lotus on which Lord Brahma meditates. Lakshmi Devi lovingly massages the Lord's lotus feet and demigods offer prayers in the background.
Garbhodakshai, Vishnu is one of the three Purusha avatars. The first Purush of the causal ocean and is therefore known as Karnodakshai Vishnu. From Karanodakshai Vishnu, from his ports, the unlimited universe of the material creation emanates. He enters each universe as Garbhodakshai Vishnu, the second Purush avatars. The Lord is known as Garbhodakshai because he rests on the Garbhodaksha ocean. It is from his navel that the lotus flower grows on which Lord Brahma is born.
Finally, Lord enters each atom as well the heart of every living entity in the form of the third Purusha avatar Karno
Shiro
Shiro
Dakashai Vishnu.
Dakshai Shiro Dakshai Vishnu.
Vishnu.
The nectar of devotion mentions that although Ananta Shesha calmly holds up innumerable planets on his, he falls prey to melodious sound of Krishna flute.
The Garg Samhita states that when it was required to keep the planets in orbit, Ananta Shesha was commissioned by Lord Krishna to support them. Ananta Shesha asked how long he would have to support the planets, and the Lord replied, "O King of Snakes, with your thousand mouth, always chant my names, names that reveal my transcendental qualities. When you come to the end of my names, you can put down the burden of Bhumandals and relax."
The parikrama offers us an opportunity to remain constantly immersed in. We can hear that Lord Krishna said and why, and especially how he dealt with his devotees.
The
The moreover we hear, the more we develop a taste of hearing, valleys of awe and reverence are very much pleasant in relationship with Lakshmi Narayana, but in Vrindavan, Krishna is simply one of the village, some, someone's friend, lover, or son.
He is, however, an exceptional villager because he is the object of all the other resident ecstatic love. That love, which is ever increasing, cannot be understood even by learners, scholars, and sages. Nitai Gaur Parmanand Hari Hari Bol. Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol. Thank you very much. It is so wonderful to hear Brajakatha from a Vrindavan Vasi and Ayodhya Vasi. We are so fortunate, Mataji and Prabhuji, to have you today with us. And it is our good fortune and luck that we have your association here. So we thank you from the bottom of our heart, and we also pray that may Lord Sheshashai, may Lord Narayana, may Lord Damodar bestow upon you and your family his choicest blessings. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Thank you.
Bol.
Hari Hari Bol, Hari Hari.
Hare Bol.
Okay, thank you very much. So now we have moving on. we have Arav Singhal, who is going to narrate about one of the pastimes of Srila Prabhupada, and also he's going to tell us about one of the qualities of a pure devotee. Arav Singhal is the son of Khushbu Mataji and Abhinav Prabhu, and he's in the third grade. And we have seen him grow from his very younger days into a nice devotee. He does a kirtan so well. He chants
Thank you, Mataji.
regularly, and also he mentors his little brother Mai, who's just about 18, 25, 26 months now. Yes,
Mataji, 14 months.
14 months.
14 months. Yes. Okay. Sorry, we're going ahead of time. Thank you, Arav. So let's hear from you, Arav.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, everyone. Danvat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. One of the most important qualities of a Vaishnava is giving respect to others. A devotee offers respect to others without expecting anything in return. He respects everyone as part of Krishna and treats them accordingly. Always kind and polite, especially towards senior persons or advanced souls. Everyone feels well in his company. Srila Prabhupada was respectful to all living entities because with the pure heart he saw them as children of the Supreme Lord, with whom he was fully in love. People say that Vaishnavas are disrespectful to demigods. Srila Prabhupada was an exception. He had a right understanding about their positions and was respectful towards them. Once, Srila Prabhupada was doing a program near the temple of Lord Shiva. There, Prabhupada showed us how to respect demigods. He just went into the temple and offered his respect. He touched his head onto the floor in front of Lord Shiva, and then he went and sat down on his vyasana, began speaking. He was showing us how to respect demigods and simultaneously carry on doing the work that Lord Chaitanya has given us to do. Srila Prabhupada respected men from all faiths. Shyamananda Das shares his memory of such incident. One of those nicest engagements I remember was when we went to Tadavara Abbey. It was a Trappist monastery up in Yarra Glen, up back of Melbourne. And those monks were in silence up until the end of the 60s. So they were strict vegetarian. At the Franciscan monastery, Prabhupada spoke quite pointedly about not killing, which he tended to do around Christian people because thou shalt not kill was the point at which he would enter the engagement with them. But at Tadavada, he didn't. He spoke in a much more relaxed manner, and I never saw him so comfortable among men that weren't actually devotees. There was a point in the evening where he was sitting on a couch and monks were sitting around him. And he actually had his arm over the back of the couch around one of the monk's shoulders virtually, and he was sitting up. When Srila Prabhupada was relaxed, he was extremely relaxed, but he had a very regal bearing. And like anyone who had a great regal bearing, when they relax, it's extremely attractive because it's intimate. It's not something that you normally get to see. Prabhupada's bearing in public was impeccable, and I very rarely saw him let that go and just relax. I also saw in that moment how Srila Prabhupada was not sectarian. It was always about the principles. If the principles were being applied and lived, then he would embrace that in whatever form that took. And he had a remarkable way of speaking to that part of everybody. When you read the qualifications of a Vaishnava, always respectful to others, you can read those things and those words. You can take them superficially or you can take them very deeply, and in moments like that, I got to see very sincerity of those souls. And these monks put on such a feast for us, and they amongst men who were trying to love God and were following some rules and regulations. I could have seen that he felt a degree of comfort and affinity that I never witnessed before or since. It was absolutely wonderful. In this Kali Yuga, age of quarrel, where we see a lot of disagreement between faiths leading to murder, etc., isn't such a wonderful act to respect people of all religion? That Srila Prabhupada even held his own disciples in high regard. In Bhubaneswar, Prabhupada wanted to look at different properties. He was interested in building a temple, but he refused to go and take darshana in Puri temple. But his disciples couldn't go. Just see, Prabhupada wouldn't go and get darshana for himself because of us, because we couldn't go. Just see how loving and merciful Prabhupada was and respectful of his foreign disciples. He didn't treat us as lechas or kandalas. He treated us as Vaishnavas. He even forgoes his own darshana just out of respect because he said, "My disciples cannot go, I will not go." After successfully spreading Krishna consciousness throughout the world, Srila Prabhupada was sometimes criticized by those who were jealous over his achievements. An ordinary man would have certainly been offended by this behavior and might have been considered retaliating in one form or another. Srila Prabhupada, however, because of his genuine respect for those, he did not respond to their attacks this way. Although warning his disciples to protect the devotional creepers by avoiding the blasphemy, he praised his detractors as deserving of all respect. In this way, although given to cause to be distressful, Srila Prabhupada remained gloriously aloof from this material contamination. How can we apply this in our life? Real God consciousness is to accept trees, plants, lower animals, even insignificant ants as brothers. This explained in Bhagavad Gita. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu. Sama means equal to all living entities. One must see the spirit soul, whether he's a cat, dog, tree, ant, insect, or a big man, is a part and parcel of God. Each is simply dressed differently. One has a dress of a tree, one has a dress of a king, and one has the dress of an insect. It is also explained in Bhagavad Gita. Pandita Sama Darshana. One who is a pandit sees fitting equal vision. When we understand this, we will naturally respect all. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. Thank you very much, Arav. It was really wonderful narration. I remember coming to your house and visiting.
Prabhuji, you are on mute.
Thank you very much, Ara, for reminding. Yes, thank you very much for your wonderful narration. I remember visiting your house and like having good time with you and your brother Nimai. So, oh, we really inspired how you have been the source of inspiration for your family, but also the source of inspiration for our whole ISKCON Whitefield family. So we pray
Hare
the
Krishna,
lotus feet of
Prabhuji.
Sri Sri Gaurnitai that you continue to uh, progress so nicely and be the touch bearer of our society. As you are glorifying Prabhupada, so let Prabhupada bless you with so much of blessing so that you progress nicely. Thank you very much, Ara.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Hey, let's chant for our Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Thank you, Prabhu, for those words of appreciation. Our children always remember what you tell them, and with your blessings, anything is possible. So thank you very much, Prabhu. So
Thank
yes,
you. Hare Krishna.
thank you, Arav. Thank you. So we can also see Anil Pathak Prabhu and Radhika Mataji's son here. So let us chant once again for this wonderful family before we go to the Kirtan. So what is his name, Mataji? What is your son's name? Okay. I think we're not able to unmute, but we'll chant for you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
We are so
Jai.
happy to see the smiling face of the family. So
He
blissful.
is Shanidya Mataji, Shanidya.
Sanidhya. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Shanidya.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. ब्रजवासी को दर्शन हो गया आज धाम का भी दर्शन हो
हम
गया
धन्य हो गए प्रभु, हम धन्य हो गए.
Thank you very much. Hare
Hari Bol. So moving forward, we have another glorious family, Renu Mataji and Vikas Prabhu, who are in the Bhakti Vriksha of Nishant Prabhu and Shweta Mataji, and they started their Krishna conscious journey from the Gita course, which is held by ISKCON Whitefield every year after the Janmashtami program, and they have been serving very nicely in the Bhagavad Gita calling services. This is a very, very humble service. And whatever service we do, actually it purifies us more than our achievements of getting more souls involved in Krishna consciousness. It is a very purifying service for us, because sometimes we hear that, we don't have time. Oh, why are you calling us again and again? Oh, this, oh, that. So we are chastised, and that is our yes, I can see the smile on their faces. So this is our purification, and with Krishna's mercy, the service bears very good results. But yes, this process is very, very purifying. So thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji, for various services that you render towards ISKCON Whitefield. And we have Kritika and Mahi as their wonderful daughters who attend our Gita classes for children also very regularly. So they are here to sing Damodar Ashtakam with us. Request all the devotees to offer their lamps when
Thank you very much, Vikas Prabhu and Renu Mataji. Like as Mataji was saying that how consistently you have been really serving our Gita course team over the last couple of years. And what really inspires us and really we're really admired with your consistency in your Gita course service. And also every day morning in our mantra meditation program, you join at 5:30 in the morning and take care of the sevas like without fail. So that really shows that how much inspired and how much enthused in chanting and really serving. Thank you very much. Wonderful example.
Thank you for giving us opportunity to do this seva, Prabhu. Nito, where are we and where? So thank you for giving us opportunity to do the seva.
Thank you, Prabhu.
I know Prabhuji and Mataji, उनका office का और कितना they really stretch it so much services at office, at home, but still they find time and they are always enthusiastic in service. Thank you,
It's
Prabhu.
all Krishna mercy, Prabhu. It's all Krishna mercy. Otherwise, किधर time था पहले वाला.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandot Pranam to all Mataji and Prabhuji. Let's sing Damodar Ashtakam. Hari Bol.
Namamishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Nasakundalam परमीश्वरं सच्चित् आनन्दरूपम् लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले विराजमानम् यशोदाभियोलोकलाजमाना परां विश्रमत्यन्तो दुस्तीर्गोप्या रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं भजन्तं कराम्भोजयुग्मेन शान्तकनितं रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं भजन्तं कराम्भोजयुग्मेन शान्तकनेत्रम् मुहुश्वासकं पात्रीरेखाङ्ककण्ठा चित्तदैवं दामोदरं भक्तिपदम् इति दिक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे सघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् इति दिक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे सघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् परिषिताग्निषु भक्तजितत्वं पुनः प्रेमतरं शतावृत्तिवन्दे परिषिताग्निषु भक्तजितत्वं पुनः प्रेमतरं शतावृत्तिवन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं न चन्द्रमृणेहं वरिषादपि वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षावधिं वा नाचन्यं वर्णेऽहं वरिषादपि इदं देवपूर्णाद गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्याभिरसं किमन्ये इदं देवपूर्णाद गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्याभिरसं किमन्ये इदं ते मुखाम्बोजम् अत्यन्तनीलं कृतं कुण्डले सिंहरत्नैश्च गोप्या इदं ते मुखाम्बोजम् अत्यन्तनीलं कृतं कुन्तले हसिद्धरत्नैश्च गोप्या मुहुर्षं वितं बिम्बरसागरं मे मनसा विरसम् आलं लक्षराधे मोचम्बिकाबिम्बरकाधरं मे मनसे अविरासम् आलं लक्ष्यलाभे नमो देव दामोदरानन्दविष्णो प्रसीद प्रभु दुःखजलातिमग्नम् नमो देव दामोदर अनंत विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलातिमग्नम् कृपा दृष्टि विश्याति दिनं बतानो ग्रहणेशममज्ञं विचक्षुदृश्या कृपा दृष्टि विश्याति दिनं बतानो ग्रहणेशममज्ञं विचक्षुदृश्ये कुबेरात्मजो बद्धमुखे जयस्वान् त्वया मोदितो भक्तिभाजो कृतौ च कुबेरात्मजो बद्धमुखे जयस्वान् त्वया मोदितो भक्तिभाजो कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं समे प्रेयस्य नमोक्षे ग्रहो मे दामोदरेहा तथा प्रेम भक्तिं समे प्रेयस्य नमोक्षे ग्रहो मे दामोदरेहा नमस्ते सुदामे सुरतिधामे त्वदीयोदराय विश्वसदामे नमस्ते सुदाम्ने सुरुचिधामे त्वदीयोदरायात् विश्वसदामे नमो राधिकाय सरिया प्रियाय नमो नन्दलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यं नमो राधिकाय देवाय तुभ्यं नमो राधिकाय ऐश्वर्या प्रियाय नमो नंदलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यं नमो राधिकाय ऐश्वर्या प्रियाय नमो नंदलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यं नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं रसकुण्डलं गोकुले विराजमानं नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं रसकुण्डलं गोकुले विराजमानं यशोदाभिलोकलाघवमानं परं विष्णुमद्यन्तदुर्दिनगोप्या यशोदाभिलोकलाघवमानं परं विष्णुमद्यन्तो दुःखितगोप्या हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा माधव राधे जय राधा दामोदर राधे जय राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे जय गंधर्विका गिरिधारी गौर हरि जय गंधर्विका गिरिधारी गौर हरि जय जय प्रभुपाद जय श्री प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल गौरंग नित्यानंद
कार्तिक मास की
जय दामोदर अष्टम की जय नित्य गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल हरि हरि बोल
Wonderful, unsteppable family. I think Mahi wanted to continue Gauranga Nityananda. She didn't want to stop. So yes, this shows their enthusiasm to chant more and more and to serve more and more. So thank you very much, Prabhuji and family. So I would really like to thank for your
Thank you, Prabhuji.
inspirational, melodious kirtan. We pray at the lotus feet of Sri Sri Gaurnitai that you continue to chant their holy names and be always under their shelter. So that's our only prayer. So let's pray at the lotus feet of Sri Sri Gaurnitai by loudly chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra for this wonderful family. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Manjulali Mataji, and all the volunteers once again, and all the participants. So, really, thank you from the bottom of our heart. We are really grateful to you. You are so inspiring that all of you are coming together and really doing this wonderful service of remembering the Supreme Lord. It's a wonderful.
Thank you.
Krishna.
Please keep
Hare
blessing us
Krishna,
by giving us service so that at least Krishna registers us in his mind. He has lots of work. He's very busy. But when you recommend, maybe he will pay some attention to us. Really, Bol, thank you very much for giving us this glorious service. I'm very thankful to my team members, Shweta Ray Mataji, Devashish Pradhan Prabhu, Dakshayani Mataji, Ashwini Mataji, Yogini Mataji, and so many congregation devotees who have been helping us. Hemashri Mataji, His Grace Achyutarjun Sakha Prabhu. Today is his birthday also, and we've wished him since morning. We have been wishing Achyuta Prabhu. But let us chant once for our entire team and for the well-being, overall well-being of all these wonderful devotees, and specifically for His Grace Achyuta Arjun Sakha Prabhu of ISKCON Whitefield on his special day, on his birthday. Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Braj Mandal Parikrama ki jai. Damodarastakam ki jai. Radha Damodar ki jai. ब्रज वृंदावन धाम की जय, नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय, छत्रपुरी धाम की जय, इस्कॉन व्हाइटफील्ड की
जय जय जय, हरि हरि बोल,
समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय,
जय
जय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि बोल,
Hare Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu, for adding life into our program. Yes, we seek your blessings for just a few days left. So we'll meet again tomorrow, dear devotees. Thank you very much for joining us today. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa
सिंधुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः.